Ka-chow. All right, let's do something I'm probably going to regret in 20 minutes. Let's trim the rear bumper. You might say to yourself, Dylan, why on earth would you trim a perfectly good bumper? Well, there is no good reason. I could say, oh yeah, I really want the extra clearance, but I got a hitch. It's not going to really do much for me. Honestly, just for the visual and being a little bit different. I've seen quite a few bumper trims out there, and I think they just look a little bit more clean. This one goes down pretty far. It still gives off a little bit of mom vibes. And so I'm gonna trimmer. The thing is, I do have a 0.5 body lift, and so I'm pretty sure that we might see a little bit more of the rear cross member than usual, but I don't care. I'm bored. I want to do something. So anyways, let's get to it. All right, first things first, we want to figure out how much we're cutting. I'm gonna probably just put it to right about here and cut off all the bottom stuff there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then just put that to a straight line across, then go on the sides as well, giving us a little bit more clearance. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some masking tape, and actually first I'm gonna get cloth and wipe this off, then I'm gonna get some masking tape and make sure it's level all the way across. Be right back. As it is with most things in life, good prep equal good result. This is just water, and this is just a paper towel. Wow, huge difference. So all I'm gonna do first is just clean this off, because if we're making any lines or anything like that, we want the dirt to be gone. And the tape won't stick to dirt as well as it will to a decently washed paper towel, water-esque truck. All right, looks great. Just gonna do the sides quick, and then we'll come back to where we're gonna tape off. All right, so we got ourselves some masking tape. All we're gonna do now is super roughly make a line. I'm gonna cut this in two. Where we want to cut, and so we're going to cut just below this line when we do it. That looks pretty straight. And that side might need to come down a tiny bit. We're just getting a really rough outline here. All right, that's how much I'm looking at cutting here. It's a decent amount. I'm gonna, oh man, I don't know if I want to make this super even or if I just want to eyeball it and send it. It's a really tough call. I'm probably just gonna eyeball it and send it. If you see my truck in public and you take out a measuring tape and start measuring my rear bumper cuts, just gonna call the cops, man. It's weird, don't do that. And so, yep, let's keep going around and we'll see what happens. All right, getting to the corners here requires a little bit more precision. Still not gonna pull out a measuring tape, but let's see what happens. Ooh, yeah, we get a little upward angle there. I don't want that. That's going a little up. We don't want the up. We want the even. All right, second take. All right, so I'm done this side. This is kind of how I have it. Ooh, when I spin that, you can see it goes up. We do not want that. Time to fix that. All right, there we go. So now you can see I got this straight across. That's just a line in the tape there. Keep in mind we're cutting on the bottom edge of the tape. And so the top edge where there's a little bit higher, it doesn't really matter, but we're gonna cut along the bottom edge. So far I'm liking this. This looks pretty clean on the side here. Important to note, I have mud flap bolts here. And so I'm going to go below that just so I don't lose that extra bolt for my mud flap. And so that's how much clearance we're looking at on the sides. Might clean up those lines just a tiny bit here. But yeah, okay, we'll do the other side, then we're gonna get cutting. Okay, so we got our outline of where we're gonna cut. Keeping in mind with this cut, we're also gonna cut some of the bumper brackets off. Oh well. So this is what we got. We can still turn back, but why would we do that? There's no point in doing that. So I'm gonna get the Dremel, some safety glasses because I don't want anything in my eye, and let's get going. All right, we got our Dremel. We got our cutting bit, and now we're just gonna follow the line below, and I'm probably gonna start in the middle on the left side and going out to the outside here. Let's see how we do. I literally just stopped recording because I got nervous, so screw it. It's cutting through. It's also spraying plastic right in my mouth. This is gross, but let's keep going. Whew, she's melting. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this side, speed this up, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done. All right, so first look, I got quite a bit of rear crossmember showing, which is totally fine. I'm gonna be painting that up anyways, and probably welding on a new bumper soon. But yeah, this is how she's looking. So it takes off a decent amount. You got some brackets here I'm gonna remove. A lot of these brackets, and go from there. So yeah, not looking too bad. All right, so we got a cut. This is what it looks like on this side. You can kind of see the comparison here. I like it. Yeah, it just sits a little higher. I'm gonna cut some of the brackets off. There's one bracket here. I'm just gonna cut off just that one right there, just to make it a little bit more flush. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, halfway through, you can kind of see the difference there. I'm gonna coat all of that subframe. Don't worry, it's gonna be looking nice. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the other side and we'll see what it looks like. All right, next thing I'm doing here, I just have my Dremel with a 60 grit sandpaper attachment here, and I'm just going along the outside. I'll kind of show you as I'm doing it. And I'm just going on the bottom and cleaning it up. And I do that, and then I wipe it away with my fingers, pulling all the loose stuff from there, and then I'm just going over it one more time. And I'm doing this all the way around to kind of give it that nice smooth finish. So, yep, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so we just finished cutting the bumper. Now I'm gonna just Woolwax the rear crossmember here, just to make sure it doesn't rust in anything or anything. Yeah, just get some coverage on that thing. So, overall, I dig it. It's a little bit higher now, which is nice, and yeah, a little bit different, less mom vibes. All right, and so now we got the black Woolwax loaded up in the sprayer here. For those of you that don't know, this is a lanolin coating, and so it's like a wax, pretty much what it is, and it has a black dye in it, and so it comes on wet, stays on wet, and basically keeps out any moisture, corrosion, stops rust in its tracks. And so it gets in all the little crevices too, way better than anything else I've ever used. It does stay tacky, but hey, if you're touching my bumper, that's on you. And so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it now, and then we'll be done. Really want to coat the inside of the frame. A lot of these Toyotas rust from the inside out. All right, so we're good for now. All right, guys, so here she is in all her glory with a trim bumper. I think once I clean that mud off the mud flap, it'll look more natural. But as you can see, important to note, I also have a 0.5 body lift. And I also ran outside, so I'm out of breath. What am I doing with my life? But you can see a little bit of the rear cross member. If I didn't have my body lift, you'd probably see less. But yeah, this is what she looks like. So getting a little bit of clearance on the sides, but once, like I said before, like your entry exit angle is remaining the same because of the hitch and the exhaust. But yeah, that's how she looks. So not too bad. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like it. If you aren't already subscribed, it'd be awesome if you could. I'm almost at partnership here. Just need a few more watch hours, and all the subs are just awesome. Love hanging out with you guys and chatting 4Runner, Toyota, all that stuff. So anyways, all the best, and until the next time, ciao.